Good morning. I'm going to talk about one vital item you are going to use constantly in your van every day, and that's plastic bags. They're good for poop. They're good for dirty water. You want to take everything out of boxes, and if it's in the refrigerator, you put it in a plastic bag. If you have crackers, put them in a plastic bag. It's food storage. It's a dumping station. They're great. So let me explain to you what I'm talking about. So what have I got here? I have got this thin. These were very cheap. I got, I think, 200 for under $4. And these are 8-gallon. So for the small trash cans, these are quart size, half-gallon, and I have gallon in here as well. So I also have the 13-gallon, and that's just a regular drawstring trash bag. And I also have, of course, the compact trash bags. That's what I use in my toilet. However, I want to show you how to use these for a better way to do your business. So before we get to that, I'm going to talk about these bags. Number one, what I noticed, I usually use big drawstring trash bags. Very hard to get in to many of the trash cans because they're just too big. So in Arizona, when I was watching, someone was using this bag, and they were taking their dirty water, like when they wash their dishes. You don't use a lot of water, and then after you use paper towels to wipe it out, then I use water, and then I use paper towels, wipe that out, and then I use vinegar and water and as the sanitizer. So there's 3 steps to cleaning my pots and pans and my dishes or whatever. But it doesn't use a lot of water. I use very little water for that, like brushing your teeth. You don't use a lot of water. I brush out of a cup. Then I will take that and I will pour it into the quart. And if I have smaller bags, I'll pour, but this, the pint size, I pour it into here. Then I take all of the paper towels and I put them in here. And now this one is a zip. So this is the half-gallon. I think I should be showing you the quart. I use the quart, not the half-gallon. I'm not particularly crazy about that zip on it. I use these where they really don't leak. And then I will put it inside one of these. Okay? And these are very small trash bags. They'll fit into any opening in the various, people have all kinds of trash cans, including Walmart. And believe it or not, they're pretty small openings if you have a large trash bag, like 13-gallon, and you've got it filled with boxes and this and that. So that's my system of when I clean my dishes or I brush my teeth. All my water goes into this. One of these into a small bag, and I can throw it anywhere. And then when I want to, and this is just a suggestion for you, I use a different toilet system because I don't have a collapsible toilet. But for your business, your personal business, I do something else. So you're going to open up this bag. You're going to open up one of these. I believe this is 8-gallon. Voila, see, it's inside there. Then you take this, you put it around your bucket lid. This is inside this gallon, and you do your business. Then, once your business is done, you wrap it up, you put it back in the bag, you seal the bag. Now, this can go in small bags. You don't really want large, huge trash bags because you can't get them into a lot of cans. They're only prepared for small bags. So you use small bags So this contains the smell, as well as it fitting into a small bag, and you get the air out of it, as much air out of it as you can. So with the air out of it, this is how neat it is. And then you're just going to put it inside another trash bag, a small trash bag, very small, okay? Tie it up, and you can dump it in a gas station. The same way I just showed you where you can put your dirty water. Now, a lot of people, and I have, since I've been in here, until I went to Arizona and I saw one person doing this, and I went, wow, that makes this so much easier. I had a dirty water container, and I would wash my pots and pans and do all of that, and but it ended up in the container. I'd have to keep cleaning it. It smelled bad. I had to find a place to drain it down. This is so much easier. You just drop it off in any trash can. Your dirty water, your poo, you should be putting into like a dog poo trash can or whatever. Any trash can. It's very, very convenient. It's very versatile. And you have all kinds of sizes of these bags, you know. My toilet right now, I use a regular trash bag, 13-gallon, and then I have a large compactor underneath that, and then 13-gallon goes into that. You know, I think that a collapsible toilet with this system works best. It really does. So those are a couple of items that you can do with it. Other than, you know, when I get crackers or anything like that, I put them in freezer bags. And I reuse the freezer bags over and over again. Or if I get, you know, something that has a box around it that goes into the refrigerator, anything I cook goes into large quart or gallon-sized bags or half-gallon-sized bags. And then I put it into my refrigerator. I can get a lot more food in there. Onions, I cut them up and put them in the refrigerator. Peppers, I cut them up, put them in the refrigerator in small bags, containers. It takes a lot less room. So these are just some of the ways you can use trash bags. I put all my bungee cords in a gallon. They all fit into a gallon freezer bag and zip it up. So they don't, before I just have them in a box, they'd get all cooked up. This way it's much easier. I keep my extra cables and a lot of, well, individual on the gallon size, individual attachments for solar generators. So if it has 4 different types of cables and it doesn't have its own bag, then I put it in a Ziploc bag, gallon size, and I write on it which solar generator it belongs to, which refrigerator it belongs to. The refrigerators have cords as well. Not only are they 12 volt, but they can be AC. You know, you can put it in the house and keep things stuck in that on the AC. So any kind of cable like that, you know, all the attachments for your phones, you know, you have a million of them. I have a huge bag of them, and I'm coating them. I'm coating them what they belong to, and then I'm putting them into a freezer bag. So, you know, I have one USB cable for the phone, one USB cable for the Garmin. No, not a USB cable. What is it called? Just a minute. A USB cable for, not my CB radios, my two-way radios. I mean, there's a USB cable for a million different things in this van. The air conditioners, the air purifier, my phone, the microphones. I mean, there are so many. So I'm tagging them, and I'm putting them in bags, and I'm listing what's inside that bag, that freezer bag. You can write right on it what's inside there, so I can just grab and go. I keep my makeup in a bag. I keep my nail polish stuff in a bag. Not necessarily a freezer bag. I found some dollar bags that hang at some, I think it was a CVS or a Walgreens or something for $1 or $2 a couple of years ago. And so it's just an organizational piece that you can use to stay organized. Pens, if you have a ton of pens, museum putty, glues, if you have hand creams, you know, small sizes of hair, or soaps, all organized in one place and in a freezer bag. So I'm just trying to tell you all the different things you can use for this. This is really a necessity in van living. You know, even in a house you could do this. But van living, it's really necessary to do. If you have wet soap, where are you going to put it? I put it in a freezer bag. A plastic bag inside that, so I don't want the freezer bag all filled with soap. But like a sandwich bag, I put my bar of soap back in there. When it's still wet, cover it up, then put it in a plastic bag. There's just so many uses. My toothpaste and my toothbrush go into one of those bags. I can't even tell you all the functions that plastic bags do. And I realize that they contaminate the world. I do. I got that. And some I try to use the recycled ones. You know, they're very expensive. They need to bring those back down to a real good price, because I can't afford them. As many bags as I go through a lot, but I reuse everything that I can. I take my ice out of big bags and I put them into quart-side bags, quart-side or half-gallon bags of ice, to put them in my freezer so I can distribute it all around and make it work. I just thought I'd give you an idea of one thing you never think about in your van, and how versatile it can be for you as a van dweller. Makes your life a lot easier. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe.